you've got this happening.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
and then you're going to change over. You go through your central line, the weight shifts, and all the time you're releasing your knee. So the turning of weight onto one side releases the other leg to move out to the side. But see, rather than pulling in on your hip joint, you're thinking lots of length through the back of your leg and the inside of your thigh. So you're really sending your knee away towards your elbow, okay, rather than pulling it in. And then over to the other side, send the long limb away. So you've got a really long thigh bone, just really letting it flow out and up towards your elbow. Okay, and just try that for yourself. Just again, it's the coordination. So you're a land-based creature. It's the floor that's important. Everything about contact is important. So keep the elbow on the floor, keep the knee on the floor. It's so sensual. It's got that contact. It's the contact that's feeding your nervous system. It's informing everything you need to move. Yeah, so you just really enjoy it. Enjoy that feeling of that shift, because it's the shifting like this that you need as you become a creature that moves off the ground. Super. Of course, it's the left knee that's now going to bend. Yeah, your arms are opened out. And first of all, you've just got that lovely sense of that central axis. So we'll just sort of go straight into the whispered sound here. So you've got your central axis going. You're letting your knee just tip over your central line, and then just letting that leg straighten out across your body until you can get your foot onto the floor, which causes your pelvis to turn and the spine is rotating. Be aware of your central axis. This is when you start to go into your whispered R. Yeah, now I'll just remind you here not to get overactive with those arms. Just really keep those arms open and floppy. It's almost like the whole of your upper torso is really passive, almost reluctant to follow. It's just sort of following. It just has to follow the weight of your leg and your pelvis. So now you're on the front and you're bending at your knee and you've got that sort of windscreen wiper happening. Yeah. And now you're just going to let the knee come off the floor a little bit as your foot takes you over. Straighten the leg out and pause with that foot on the ground. Be aware of your central axis. And now at this point, you're letting yourself unravel onto your back in your whispered R. So the whispered R is spiraling with you. Yeah, let's just try that once more on that side. Otherwise, it won't, we just need to give it a little bit more to balance it up. So having your leg back bent and then reaching across. Now remember, your upper body is just staying as passive as possible. Find the foot contact and pause there. Get a sense of your central axis, and then it's your exhale on your whispered R. It's spiraling you round and your whole body follows, and your arm only just sort of comes around sort of passively. So you really get a sense of the chest really opening up, therefore. And then again, bending at your knee, a little bit of a windscreen wiper, just reminding yourself of that nice free hip joint. Let the knee come off the floor and your leg reaches out and back behind you on the ground. Be aware of your central axis. Whispered R, delighted to see you. Yeah, there you go. And just feel how open your body is there, and how you know you are there almost greeting someone that you haven't seen for a long, long time. Super. with the turning, but we're also going to add another element, which is through your foot. So your right foot, your heel is going to peel off the ground. So you're on the ball of your foot, and then think your knee away and just see if you can go onto the top of the toes a little bit. Now it's up to you. You can stay like this. You can float your foot just off the ground, or you can even lengthen your leg. It's entirely up to you, but we're going to rotate with it. So I'd like you to just peel your heel off the floor first of all. And now float your arms out in that whispered arm. They don't have to be straight out to the side. They can be just slightly off that, so that just, you can see your fingers perhaps a little bit more, okay? All right, so now it's your choice, whether you're on the tippy toes, whether you've just left the floor with your toes, or whether you've lengthened your leg, but you're staying around your central axis. And that whole torso area is really soft and springy. You're looking to the left. You're letting your whole body turn with your wingspan round to the left. And whisper R. Let the air come in, and as you unravel back, whisper R all the way back with your arms dropped to your sides and the foot to the floor. Okay, so lovely. So now from there, you're peeling your left heel off the floor. You're on the ball of your foot. We're floating the arms really easily. Float, float, float. Soft, soft, soft in that torso. Soft and springy. Okay. So it's up to you what you do with that leg, whether you're on the tippy toe, whether you're just off the floor, whether your leg is lengthened. And then accompanying your turn with your whispered R, you're turning your head, turning your body, turning your wingspan. That's great. Letting the breath come in. And then unspiral yourself with another whispered R, coming all the way back. And then just placing everything back to your sides, foot to the floor. Super. Okay. So in a moment, we're going to send out a couple of whispered R's to everybody that you can see on the screen, and they're sending a whispered R to you. Now, we're exchanging something here. So you're giving them something, and they are receiving from you your whispered R, which will help them go up. At the same time, you're receiving all of their whispered R's, which are helping you go up. Okay, so here we are. You've just got that lovely central axis, your whole springy self there, and just have that sense of just being with people, yeah, that we've worked with for a long time now. Okay, and tongue behind the lower teeth, and when you're ready, just and just letting the air come in, feel the contact through the floor, and knowing that all that lovely energy is coming to you. And now just step a little bit closer. Can we get just a little bit closer now? So that you get a little bit closer, sit down. So, if you're not able to move your screen, just find a way of getting closer to the screen. Yeah, fantastic. Here we are, folks. Lovely. Okay, lovely to see everybody. So here we go again, exchanging those R's. Just two more. Great. And there we go. That's it for today.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.